Millikin Falls, which is off of Dublin Road, and we just entered the park and we found this rock. It's one of those rocks that you find and keep. It says Facebook, Columbus, Ohio rocks. Post they pick, keep, or rehide.
So we are at the upper falls right now. This is the little deck that they have. And this is where you can look down and view the waterfall. It's a pretty nice size one. Like, never even knew this was back here until they started building the park. This is pretty cool. Funny, there's a lot of hidden things in nature. So we are about to go down to the lower access. Looks like these stay kind of wet. Yeah. Be careful walking down. Okay, so this is the lower half of it, and down here they're gonna have canoeing, which you can already canoe, and then they have a trail they're putting in, and then putting in a pump so that they'll be
I don't know
like,
if you guys can see it or not. I'm gonna zoom in.
oh, look at the
They
white
have
bird.
a park over there,
Oh, there's another one right there.
and yeah, so this is where you would just come and canoe. They connected all these bodies of water. Some of them were already here, and some of them, she said that they were going to put pumps in to get flow going.
And they're putting in a couple like little bumps for like whitewater rapid, for when you're canoeing you get to kind of go down, like this one right here. They're gonna put more of those in.
Yeah. So we were talking to the ranger, and she said that they are going to have year-round sledding here. Cannot wait to check that out.
It's gonna be Astro.
Okay, so now we are closer to the end of the bottom of the trails. I'm not sure if they're gonna keep all of these rocks there. You see all the big rocks? To me, it actually looks pretty cool, but she said that there's still a lot of construction going on. And then this is a boardwalk right here, which we were about to walk on, but
What happened?
We're not gonna say what happened, because that's not what this channel is about. So we're not gonna be mean, but this is a cool little area. You can just come and observe the water too. They have a boat launch over there. I don't know if you could see it or not. And then we're not sure there's a boat launch over here.
We're making our way that way.
So we're about to make our way, and then we're gonna check out the scenery this way. Okay, so we are going to enter the boardwalk now, and we're gonna see. Can't really see the ending of it, so we're just gonna check it out. It looks like it might be wheelchair accessible too, so I think you're in the clear.
Yeah. Okay. It's plastic.
It is. I thought it was gonna be wood. It's plastic. Not really sure how deep it is.
No, but you can feel a little bit of sway to it when you walk on it, so If you don't like the way that feels, you might want to step off
cool
of it.
because they got benches that you could just come and sit. Like, just could probably like write a song out here or something. It definitely does not feel like you're in Columbus. You could just come out here and sit.
So, looks like that.
Like the way that is, it looks like you're in the mountains. Really does look like that. That's pretty cool.
Is that turtles way over there? Can you
Where?
see them?
Probably. So we just took a little break on one of the benches and it's actually really relaxing, and I'm gonna try to come here early. That way there's not a lot of screaming kids, because I feel like you'll get more out of nature. And plus it might be a little foggy down here sometimes, so I think that'll be extra cool. But it's really relaxing. And I think there's also another entrance, because there's multiple entrances to this park. It's like a puzzle. I know there's also another piece that has like a bike trail, and it has a whole bunch of ramps and stuff, and I think that's where they're gonna add the all year round sledding and the sidewards horizontal rock climbing. But here's another piece to that, and then there's also another bench over there you can sit and relax. And then the scenery, and then over here there's 2 more benches. So you could probably come out here and spend all day. Yeah, so it does look like if you take this way out, then you can climb up, and there is going to be a trail. It's kind of upwards, so I don't think you'd want to bring your wheelchair this way unless you're coming down it, but up that way. And then I know all along that, all the way, like the back side, I've seen people walking. It's pretty cool.
So this is the playground area. They got this really cool rope thing that goes back and forth. And this climbing obstacle thing, it looks like there's a swing in the middle of it. Some type of swing. Pretty cool. It's definitely different. And then this is the little, I guess, boat dock.
That's a boat dock. Oh,
We'll walk over to it real quick.
I remember I was saying in the previously when we were checking out that
The boardwalk.
The boardwalk. There is not a boat launch from over there. That's just a walkthrough. So this is going to be one of the boat launches over here.
We're gonna walk up to it because there's a sign up here that I guess shows you how exactly you would do it. Oh, okay, it's wheelchair accessible.
Yes, so that's actually pretty cool.
So this right here is for if you have a wheelchair. You'll put your canoe in this. You'll slide off of that into your canoe, which is...
So you can go either way. You can go towards the boardwalk,
or you can
come around this way and follow the whole path. There's one that way, one that way. There is like little rapids throughout.
This, I believe, leads to the bigger body of water, which is all the way on the other side.
Yeah, they have a little lake on the other side.
So I just wanted to take this video to let you guys know that this is probably going to be the funnest part about it if you like canoeing. Down there in the previous video where they had the boat launch, if you choose to go right, you'll come down over here through that little dip right there, and then you'll come around under this bridge, and then this is the fun part right here. You'll get to go through that, go around that way, and then it takes you out to the big body of water over there. Okay, so quick tip that we did not mention, because there's always obstacles when you come out to these places. I just want to let you guys know, if you're coming because you want to enjoy going down the rocks and then under the water, like the fun part, there's not any way to take your boat back, so you're gonna have to go to the large part of the water, get off the boat ramp. You're gonna have to physically drag your canoe or your kayak all the way back down that path, all the way back down to either the boat launch that's all the way over there, or yeah, that's really it. Because if you take this launch,
well, if you take this launch right here, you'll be able to
you might
do
be
the
able
rapids.
to circle around and do the rapids again. But either way, you're still gonna have to get off of your boat again, which is a little bit complicated. But I mean, I guess if it's worth the fun, then
you'll do it.
That's just a little quick tip that I wanted to let you guys know, unless they end up building something, because they're still under construction. So just be aware of that. Okay, so this park also has a lot of trails. Some of them are still under construction. I'm not really sure how far this trail goes, but if you like hiking and going on trails or a run, this is a perfect spot to do so. I'm not sure about bikes or scooters or anything like that. Most parks don't allow that.
I think it said no motorized vehicles.
So probably bikes. I haven't seen anybody on bikes here. This is the second time we've came. But it's just perfect as nature.
Check out that
and
bird.
Yeah, there's a white bird that he just keeps flying back and forth. I love taking pictures of those. They're pretty cool. Oh, and then they're also under construction, building where you can get closer to the water, like more little paths over here. I'm not sure if they're gonna have like more launches. Oh, and there's also another little.
There's a third little waterfall spout thing.
Little spout that if you come on your canoe or kayak, it'll probably be fun. And then it takes you to the big body of water over there.
Those are the little rapids, which they said they're putting more in. So this will be a great place to come and for a little outdoor adventure, free. You know, as long as you have the equipment. They said that they do have to be registered watercrafts, so can't just come out here with anything. Yep, there he goes.
Oh, that's a big one. That's 14 inches for sure. Look at the type of rocks you're gonna go down sideways. Last one. So this part takes you close to the water. I'm not going to get any closer because I don't have the right shoes on. but feels great down here. And it's not that deep right here where I'm at, or like any of this part. But I'm not sure about if you go like right under it. Alright, so we made it to this side, and it feels so wonderful right here. Like, it's perfect, but the water does get deeper. My feet got wet, but it's alright because it's like 90 degrees out here. But it's like perfect. It's beautiful. These rocks are pretty big, so if you come, be careful. And these steps are the way back up to the parking lot. Just be careful if you come, because clearly it's not even terrain. Okay, so finally made it home after kind of long day at the Quarry Trails. So this is just the outro to run some things by you guys. The park ranger that we talked to actually gave us a map, so if you're lucky enough to see one there when you guys go, I'm sure she'll ask you guys if you want one. And probably can't tell on the video, but it tells you the whole development of the park. But it's a pretty big park. I'm gonna have to go back and do a part 2, probably a part 3, just because the area that we went in was just the area like the where you do the canoeing and with the kayaking, and they had the launch for the boat and stuff. There's a whole nother area that you could go and ride your bike, and they got like bike trails and ramps. You can go kind of like off-roading with your bike. And that's where they're also gonna build the rock climbing, and if it works out, the year-round sledding part. And I think they're gonna do other stuff too as well, but I'm not sure. It's still under development. Oh yeah, and another thing, I would probably wear water shoes if you're gonna go explore the part with the waterfalls and stuff, just because you don't want to walk around and then your feet be soaked because going to be uncomfortable, unless you don't mind that feeling. But other than that, it was great. It's a great park to go and check out. So if you are from the Columbus area, then it's right off of Dublin Road. They actually have 2 entrances, which I took a picture of it, so I'm going to post that on this video. But if you are not from Columbus area and you want to come check it out, you're just here for the weekend, or you're just out exploring, the best way that I could describe it, it's probably like the west side of Columbus, kind of Hilliard area, by like Roberts Road, and the park entrance is 2600 Dublin Road. So you could just and it's off of Roberts Road, and they have a north entrance, and then I think there was also like a south entrance or something, but I think that might be to the Millikin Falls. Either way, if you GPS it, it should take you there. Oh, and there's another one, Old Dublin Road, which is off of Dublin Road. So I think it's a really great park that you guys should check out, definitely, for sure. Compared to a lot of the other parks I've been in the Columbus, I think this development is probably going to be one of the greatest things that Columbus has to offer. But that's just my opinion. But if you love nature, I think you probably won't disagree, because there's just so much to do, and it's still not all the way developed. So make sure you go check that out, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned to part 2.